Are
We are now live.
we live?
Yeah. Well, it's on Grab a Cuppa, so
Okay,
I've actually got mine this time. I've
I've
actually
drunk my
got
tea.
mine.
All gone. It's all gone. All gone.
All right, here we go. Here we are. Right, I'm just gonna set up the header a bit more because we should.
Oh,
There we go. It will look better. Don't worry, professional here. That'll do.
delay on this thing. It's incredible.
Is a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
In it.
In it though.
There we go, and it looks professional now.
I don't know because it's so delayed. I have no idea what it looks like.
Here we
How
are.
big is the delay on this?
Hang on.
Anyway, I can see you. I can see you. I see you. I see you.
I see you. You know.
I see you right there.
Yeah, you know. Al Capone.
I see you. Scouse Capone.
Is
I
it?
see you. Right.
What's his name?
Um, don't know. Can't remember. I've forgotten his name completely.
Is he a Liverpool fan?
He's a Liverpool fan, but there is a picture of him holding the sun. So
Scum.
sadly,
Get him out. You're no Liverpool fan. You are
hey, look,
no Liverpool fan if you
I
have the
suppose
sun.
he's made that mistake and he apologised for it.
Did he?
So yeah,
Did Souness?
yes,
All right.
Souness did.
I think we should chop off one of his arms at least.
Yeah, he needs some kind of mark of punishment.
Yeah, like the mafia would do.
Like, I know you're mafia mad because you've been watching Boardwalk Empire, but look, that's not real life.
That's ages old now.
What's the new thing you're watching now?
Don't know, nothing.
Nothing. Never
No.
heard of that.
I've been watching replays of Liverpool.
Oh, good, good,
And that's
good
all that
stuff.
good stuff. Good old
Good
stuff.
stuff. Fantastic, great stuff. Well done. Still
Well,
can't see us on the YouTube thing. You sure it's working, Johnny?
really, you can't see us.
No,
Hmm. Let's try now.
it says waiting, waiting.
Waiting.
Yep,
Hmm. Odd.
can't hear us, can't see us. Can't see us. I can't hear us.
Right, let's give it another go. Sorry, people, but it should be working. I don't know why it isn't.
Let's see.
You're right. It ain't working.
It's not working at all. That's it. We're fucked.
Well, it's there. Oh, there we are. That's funny.
Are we?
Yeah. I'm gonna give. Okay, give us a second, people. Give us a second. We'll be right there. Here you go.
Baking. I'm absolutely baking here. Right. This is a different thing now, yeah?
Yes. For some reason, it decided to
Yep.
completely
Yep.
change the
I
link.
look like I'm looking at stars. Okay. So we're in. We're in, people. We're back. You missed some brilliant chat. It was next level knowledge. It may have blown all your minds, so maybe it was a good thing.
People, you can always go back.
Do not go back. You do not want to hear what we said.
People,
it wasn't knowledgeable.
Go back.
I repeat, do not go back.
I'm going to give people the right link as well, because that obviously wasn't the right one.
Nope.
So I do not get this sometimes, though. It can be quite odd trying to get the right...
Well, it's all learning, isn't it?
Yes. I am new.
It's all learning. We're all learning.
We're all learning. We're all learning. There we go. So you could start us off, Tom, if you want.
Can I?
Yeah.
You sure? We should get straight into it.
Or just announce us.
We are announced. I am Tom of Armour. You are Charles of Armour.
Tom of Armour.
Let's
announce.
Talk LFC. Yeah. So we are talking more games than you realised.
This is true.
We've got the Tottenham, the Aston Villa game.
Yeah.
We'll crush them together in a amalgamation of one game, a mutated version, and then we'll talk the FA Cup final, and then we'll talk the future game, which is on today.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the plus side of doing it live. Being able to do that.
Yeah, we can talk about the most important game as well.
Yes, which was the Aston Villa game. They're all important.
It was pre-season.
If we go back in time to the Tottenham game, we were all sort of, I'm guessing most Liverpool fans were quite annoyed that we didn't get a win out of that. Although it was the hardest game, I did say it was the hardest game for us out of the remaining fixtures.
Why do you say that?
Because they play the perfect. They're the opposite. They're the perfect oppositions for us. Not as in like they play the type of football that we have trouble with, and they've got abilities to break off sides because they're good at that. They've got Harry Kane, who's now moved further back and plays lots of through balls. He's perfected that. I hate him. And Son,
I hate
who's
that.
the windy. What? You hate that? What?
I just hated the feel of that game.
Oh, it was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It was so nerve-wracking. You could tell the players were nervous as well, and they were tired. But we had a lot of possession. We had a lot of attacks. We did go at them, and they just held back. That stupid low block rubbish that we have to come up against. All the diving, all of the usual crap now that teams are doing. They call it the dark arts, but it's just cheating.
Dark arts. They say anything to...
Yeah, no. Dark farts, more like.
Very farty, I would say.
Yes, and I when they scored, I thought we ain't going to get a goal in this game. It felt like one of those games that we have all this possession in the first half, all these attacks, gets into the second half. We concede a lame goal, which we did, and I was like, and then Diaz pops up, gets a deflected Frank Lampard, Joe Cole-esque super deflection, and gets us back in the game. And we took the draw because we had to. It was in the end. The result was what it was. Moved on to the Aston Villa game.
Yeah,
and the Villa game. That was annoying.
We were kind of annoyed with the Man City sort of result as well.
Yeah, because Man City have been just bombing teams out with stupid results.
Like
Newcastle. No effort. I wonder. Because there's a link to the owners and Man City owners. I wonder.
Family,
Because they
innit?
absolutely did nothing. They turded that game.
It's family, innit?
They flushed themselves. It's the family doing their other family, just doing a little bit of a favour for them.
But what? Yeah, I was
I'll get
hoping.
my
I was hoping.
tinfoil hat.
I thought Manchester City would slip up on their oil.
No, sadly, but they did in the future. So they got the Aston Villa game. Again, I was flabbergasted, or shocked, or shook down to my bones, deeper than that, to my soul. What was Gerrard doing? Should have been just rolling over for us. He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
Yeah, they were like quite rough on us, weren't they?
They were going out.
I was like, "What are you doing, Gerrard?"
But it didn't help with that awful, awful referee, John Moss. Should have retired that day.
Yes.
And Gerrard even said that. They asked him. They said to him, didn't they, that he will be retiring at the end of the season? And his answer was good.
You know why? Because he didn't want their goal to go in.
No, he was disappointed with their goal going in. Yeah, it was offside.
What is Gerrard
It's
doing?
offside.
Gerrard, like, shut up! You're on our side. Stop it, Gerrard. It's offside. It's offside.
That's why he went up to the linesman, was digging in his side.
But let's look at that goal and the build-up, which was offside.
Well, due to the stupid, shitty rules we have now,
Yeah,
different.
Basically, it wasn't
First
offside.
phase, they're offside.
It wasn't offside because they took a shot at Alisson and he saved it, or something.
Yeah, which then created a second phase.
Yeah, a second phase. What is it with these phases?
If Van Dijk had just let him through and score, and Alisson let him score, it would have been VAR'd, and it would have been given offside.
Would it? Though?
So if we did,
would it?
Yeah,
that's a risk, though. He can take.
No, it's not. It's not, because they'd have to check it, because they check all goals. Yeah,
but you play to the whistle. You always play to the whistle. So
yeah, we would. We play to the whistle. We just let the ball go in, and then go check it. VAR. It was offside. Done. Yeah. If we'd done that, the goal wouldn't have stood. But because we decided to try and play football, we ended up conceding another crappy goal. Annoying. But then we did get an equaliser very quickly, which was good. Matip scoring. Large lad went up there.
Goodbye, Van Dijk, pushing in.
Yeah. Yeah, Van Dijk didn't give up on that. It reminded me of that Origi goal where he sliced that sort of kick Van Dijk did against Everton, and the ball flew up into the air, and then Origi went in and got past old T-Rex in goal and wallop. It reminded me of that, like Van Dijk didn't give up on
Walloped it in, yeah.
Walloped. And then we got the winner, which we missed because the TV broadcast went wrong.
But if you did see it, you would have said, what a great header by Mane.
We did see it, yeah.
Very clever.
Very good, very cool.
Sleek.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool. Cool.
It was a very cool goal.
Very cool.
He performed it very well.
He's done very well. You got to say he's been performing very well.
He done good. The lad done good.
He needs a contract.
He deserves a contract.
He's earned it. He's kept going. Salah looks like he's given up.
Mm-hmm.
Trying too hard, giving up.
Try hard again. He's try hard.
So someone needs to get in his head and pull out whatever it is that's going on in there. You need to get the contract thing out. Like, just forget about it. Wait till end of the season, sort it out.
Yeah.
Stop talking about it. Don't worry about it. We'll get it sorted. Either him not staying, or him staying. Whatever it is, we'll sort it out. Concentrate on potentially winning the league and the Champions League. That's, I think, a bit more important. So he needs to get his head in there and get going.
Luckily, we've got other players that have, like Mane, that have woken up.
We're relying on Mane and Diaz.
Yeah, because Jota is sort of he's gone off a bit again.
Yeah, he's having one of those Jota situations.
And
so cack-footed and
yeah, something's in his head as well.
I just think Diaz turning up might have sort of ruined it a bit.
Is it like
But when we, yes,
cats?
it was like having Dulcie and Mabel, the two sisters, who were getting on fine, and then we brought Slops into the mix, and she was a bitch, and she ruined everything for them, and then that was it.
It changed the whole environment, the whole formation, the mindset
Disrupted.
of those two cats.
Yeah, those two cats, they couldn't go into every day with the same cat mindset. They were put off. You know, they couldn't play games properly. They were slightly out when they tried to catch things. You know, it's just playing in their head.
You're saying Luis Diaz is a bitch cat?
It's bitch socks, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it does make sense perfectly.
Yeah. So people, they'll understand. But yeah, we got a result out of that. Thank the football gods. So we got that one out of the way.
Thank the Lord.
Thank the Lord. I didn't remember. I said before, I didn't even know that game was happening. It was like, I thought I was getting used to the weekend because we're going to have the FA Cup final. I thought, okay, right, yep. And then they mentioned, and on Tuesday, Liverpool will be playing Aston Villa. I thought, what?
Well, yeah.
When? That shook me again.
Well,
keep saying shook.
It's because they have to fit all these games in because of the World Cup.
Yeah. Although I thought it is the World Cup this summer, isn't it?
I thought it was.
Yeah, but then I heard someone say the World Cup next year. I thought, what? I thought it was this year. Let's stop messing about. Let's find out. World Cup. Let's see. Well, according to this, it is this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I was right. Absolute full foon.
So they have to fit all that in
because of the World Cup. 187 days time. Does that seem right?
Great. So you got all these professional footballers have just done a whole season. Liverpool have been in like every cup and played every game.
Yeah. Now they're going to be having to play a tournament in a country that
it's utter madness.
Has awful human rights where they kill their workers when they build stadiums and probably bury them in the fucking foundations as well.
Probably. It's awful. They've got no. It's not human.
And they have that 17-year-old Jake Daniels has announced that he's gay. He's like, you know, he's told the footballing world. I can't remember who he plays for. I've completely forgotten. But he's announced he was gay, and they're bigging it up and saying, oh, "Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it brilliant?" And then they're going to send the England team or all these teams over to Qatar, where they wouldn't allow him to be there. So
they shouldn't have it there.
No,
it's utter. They're hypocrites. Going on about Russia now, they're going.
It's too hypocritical.
Yeah,
it's not right. It's not right.
What can you do, eh? Money speaks.
Yep, money talks, bullshit walks, and our bullshit walks straight into the tournament. So,
like a terrible wrestler.
Yeah, that was. I think a wrestler did say that actually, and it was in the film. Money talks, bullshit walks. That's the kind of lines I want to hear in films again. I want to hear tough guys or tough women, doesn't matter, or tough non-binary, I don't know, or tough whatever.
Toughs, anything tough.
Tough, anything that's tough. Saying lines like that. That's what I want to hear again.
Bring it back.
Bring it back, yeah. Bring back tough talk. We want to hear some tough talk.
And in fact, bring back let's bring back old style films, like from the 80s, action films.
Yeah, that's what we want to see.
And it, you know, with anyone, it's not just like a male thing. They have but make it like, oh, it's stupid.
Make it good.
Yeah,
make it good.
Make it good.
Because we're sick of like
old stuff
when they do like Well, they do it now. They'll have I don't know, what was that film, the Sylvester Stallone one, and Dolph Lundgren and Arnold's been in it, and Jet Li, all of them. What's it called? The something or other. The old bastards. The Expendables.
Expendables.
Haven't they done a female version of that? It's something like that, but it was like the female version.
Charlie's Angels.
Well, that was it. But they did like a female version of, like, it wasn't in that series of films, but it was, and it was shite. That was shite as well.
The Expendable is shite.
Right, now we've discovered why they're not doing films where they say money talks, bullshit walks, because because of those films. They've ruined it.
Yeah, to be honest, they're shit. They're not making them on.
Going back on that. Cut that.
Yeah, cut it, because they're just shit. We've decided.
Right, we've gone against.
We've gone back on our. They should make these films back.
Don't make those films again.
Yeah, no more Commando. No more Predator.
There's no tough people anyway.
There is a prequel Predator coming out, isn't there?
With female.
About a female Predator.
No. Well, there probably will be female Predators in it. Why not?
I don't know.
I don't want a law. I don't want like them to go into like Predator world where they have like a Predator president or something, and Predator people and Predator children. Just Predators everywhere. Predators going to the shops. Predators on buses. I don't want that.
Predator getting milk. Predator forgot the eggs.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want like their normal life. Predator mum and dad. I don't want it.
What is it going to be?
I don't want any like history or anything about them. I want them to be mysterious.
What is it going to be like? Predator Brookside or Predator
EastEnders? It'd be like a Predator soap. A Predator mum and dad have gone to the Predator pub and discovered that Predator daughter is Predator pregnant, and then whatever, the usual soap stuff. And someone's been murdered and buried under a patio. I don't know. That's what I don't want.
But you're married to that alien. You can't do that.
Well, I don't want no bloody aliens in this house. You know how I feel about them.
But Predators.
But set in Predator, so it would be like.
But what is a male and female then? In Predator.
I don't know. There's got to be.
Someone's done it, haven't they? Their own little fan made.
Of course they have ruined it.
Yeah.
Just keep them mysterious. Don't give them. Maybe give them a little bit of a character, like they did in Predator 2.
Yeah.
Where the other Predators came out and showed them a gun.
I think they showed too much detail, and to be honest, it's boring.
Yeah. I don't want the life and times of Peter Predator. All right.
Yeah. It's like a magic trick being shown. Like, here you go. Here's how they do it. No.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
I want to know everything. I just want it there.
I want it to be.
There's a Predator. Cool. There's a Predator. It's killing everyone. We don't know why.
Maybe have a Predator that helps out. Yeah. That's it. But I don't want why they've helped out. I don't want loads of detail.
You know what's going to happen? They did it with Jurassic Park, where the T-Rex was somehow helping them in the new.
Yeah. Thanks, T-Rex.
So there's going to be a Predator which helps them out. Like, it's the good one.
There will be the good. He's the good Nazi. That's what they're going to have.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to have. That's what Arnold was going to be in a film called The Good Nazi.
Of course.
Of course he was, because he could say, like, I know my dad has links to. He was in the SS, right? I know, and I know that we thought we lost the war. That's how we were brought up. But I am not a Nazi. But my next movie is called The Good Nazi. Yeah. No, that's what it'll be like. It'll be terrible. The new Predator film's going to be terrible. We've decided this is terrible now as well. So cut that. Get rid of it.
Wasn't there a female characters in them? Wait a minute.
In the comics, yes, in the comics. I think in 2 comics. One where the female protagonist becomes part of the Predator clan.
Well, they did it with aliens.
They did it with Alien versus Predator. They stole some of that story, and they put it in that where she becomes part of the Predator clan. But they're going to do. I think it's set in the jungles or something. Like she's Native American, the main character. So they're going to be using and I think it's set like in ancient times or like early America or whatever the continent, whatever it was called, that area before it was called America.
Americas? I don't know.
It wasn't called Americas, was it? No, it was called. I don't know.
It was called
something. It was called Native American.
It was called before language. Ah.
Oh yes. That's what it was called. And we continue. Anyway, what were we talking about? Wasn't there a game we were talking about?
Well, we
did yesterday for the game, didn't we? We did that.
And then we got a bit annoyed with the Man City game, didn't we?
Yeah, we talked about that.
Because Newcastle rolled over, basically.
Yeah.
For their
game?
For their family members.
4 goals?
Huh?
Yeah. Did De Bruyne score 4 goals in the game for West Ham, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's funny that
no one marks him. No one marks him. No. It's mid-90s Championship manager. That's what it is. We're giving Steve McManaman a free roll, right? So you've got a free roll.
The best player that's been playing, you just let him,
They didn't mark him at all.
You give him
stick someone on it.
You give him a freebie. There you go. Yeah. De Bruyne, there you go. Go around the whole pitch and no more. Gerard, you know what to do, don't you, Gerard? You got to take De Bruyne out.
Yes. He needs to register as a player, come on, take out the most important player, walk off and do that, and then take his his work shirt off and have a Liverpool one underneath. Stab a big flag in the middle of the pitch and declare war on Man City. That's what he's got to do.
You know what's going to happen? Salah will get a penalty in the 94th minute. De Bruyne will as well. And then Salah will finally score and sign that contract.
And so will De Bruyne. A contract with Liverpool.
But there'll be
and then everything's better.
And they'll be cheering and they'll be like, but you drew. And Man City lose. Like in the film. Like in those stupid... That's just Escape to Victory.
Yeah.
Where they were celebrating.
It could end like that. It could be a movie type ending for our season.
They were celebrating. It was a penalty, wasn't it? The game wasn't even over.
Yeah. No. Well, do you know what? When I was watching that game, I wasn't watching it. No, I actually was.
Sorry, guys. We'll be right back. In the meantime, I will be humming a tune. Bum ba bum ba 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 bum bum ba bum ba 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 bum bum ba bum ba 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 bum ba bum.
What happened there? Did it cut off? Was it our allotted time?
Yes, but we are back. Here we are, guys.
We're back.
I think Tom overtalked anyway, so
I did. Wow, it was important talk. It was important information to get out there.
Yeah, it's all important stuff. But very important. What were we talking about? I completely forgotten now. My memory's gone.
Man City. I know. Literally a second ago. Man City. We're talking about De Bruyne. We're talking about a potential ending of the season. We're fantasizing again.
Yeah,
nonsense.
What could happen possibly won't happen.
Yeah.
That won't happen anyway. But we do have a chance anyway. At least we have a chance. With all the goals Man City have been scoring, we've still got a chance.
I know.
I don't know how this has happened. Well, obviously it's
Supposed
points.
West Ham. West
Yeah.
Ham. If only they could have held on though.
Yeah, but
It doesn't make a difference anyway.
No, it's because their goal difference is a little high at
Yeah.
the moment.
So they have to win. We win today. Yeah.
Then
we win.
Then it's 1 point.
On the weekend.
Then it's 1 point behind.
Yeah. So then they still have to win. They can't draw.
They can't draw, no.
But we still have to win. So they have to win.
We have
to.
We have to win. You know, we have
to win. We can't draw either, because if we draw, unless we batter Southampton today by about 7 goals.
Well, Salah supposedly isn't playing.
I think maybe his injury from before, or they're just being careful with him.
Yeah. I don't know what to think about that, to be honest.
I think we've obviously taken a chance. It's another situation where we play a weakened team, and it's
I thought we could talk about that game now, the Southampton game. Yeah.
Yes.
And then mention the FA Cup after. End on a high.
Okay. Yes, end on a positive. Well, this might be a positive. We don't know.
Nah, it's not positive.
Well, they've won one game in, I don't know how many. Some crazy 1 in 10 or something, 1 in 15.
Well, if you look at the stats, let's get the old stats up.
The old stats. Let's go to the stat man right now. Charlie, can you tell us how many games they have won recently?
I don't know about one recently, but I can show you how many games
they've I can tell you.
Actually won.
One in 6. The last 6 games they've won 1 game, and it's 1-0 against Arsenal. They got beat 3-0 by Brentford, so they can concede goals. Bloody Chelsea beat them 6-0, so there is a possibility that we could score 7.
They could. They got battered. Oh, I didn't get battered by Brentford, but it didn't look good. The only advantage I would say about Southampton, they're at their own ground.
Yeah. Well, no, they always give us a game, so.
But they are they officially safe? Yeah, they are.
I think they're safe. I think they're, I don't think they're going to go down. I think so.
Yeah, because I know Burnley have got a game in hand. So if we look at let's have a look at the table. Let's
go straight to the table.
Bit of professionalism going on here. So if we look at the table, they have 2 games in hand. So if they lose this game, which they have to, because that's the rules.
Yep. Rules of football.
They should be fine.
Leeds are just outside of it. If Burnley win, Burnley could do it, but Everton are still in there.
I know.
They got a game in hand as well.
Burnley and Everton, it's going to be between them.
And Leeds.
Yeah, but Leeds have played. Yeah, it could. You never know.
They've played more games.
Yeah.
I think it probably will be Leeds, and Burnley and Everton will get out of it.
It's funny how it could go to the last game of the season with the relegation zone and
everything could be lost. That could be it.
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal Tottenham is last game of the season.
So
whoever gets that position,
we have a 70% chance of winning today.
70%.
70%.
70%.
And only 17% draw.
According to who?
The
betting agencies, companies.
Statistics, I don't know.
Who cares? I'll tell you what's going to happen. I'll tell you right now.
What's going to happen?
This is going to happen. Mark this, people, right? We're going to be tired. We're going to be we're going to get a 1-0 win, and we'll scrape over the line, but we'll get those 3 points. I think we're going to have some very tired players.
Very tired players, I believe. I
Yeah.
believe.
What I don't want to see is I don't want to see Gomez and Tsimikas playing left back, right back. I either want either or either. We either got to have Robertson there with Gomez, or we got to have the other way around.
Should we choose our teams?
Choose our teams.
Do you want to, or should we just? Because
will I be able to see what you're setting up? Because I can't see what you're setting up.
I'll put it on so it gives you enough time to because it's a bit delayed for
yes, many minutes delay.
So we're going to be using This Is Anfield. This is Anfield, so
yeah,
go to their site. But
we've used their stuff before.
We've used their stuff before.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't mind.
I'll just do it blind.
Okay, so centre.
Where are you? What do I do? Right, Alisson in goal.
We'll go with a bit of Alisson. Really?
A bit of Alisson.
Or should
I want all of Alisson.
No, I'll go.
I want all of it.
Oh no, yeah. Oof.
All of Alisson.
I'll mention the FA Cup after. Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's on the left centre?
Now here's the thing. Tsimikas was very good when he came on. I do worry if he starts. I think Robertson's quick up. Robertson is the better defender. I think Tsimikas is a bit more is a bit better on the ball.
Okay, but I'm doing it. So I'm starting for the left.
We'll do the centre backs.
Okay.
I don't think Van Dijk's playing, so I think it's going to be Matip and Konate. Konate will be on the left.
Konate will be. Is that what you reckon?
Yes. Konate will be on the left.
And then Matip. You reckon Matip?
Matip. Yes, Matip will be on the right.
And who's
on? I don't think he's going to go crazy and have play Gomez as centre back now. We know Gomez is good enough to play centre back, but I think it will be a risk.
Can you see that, Tom?
I can't see shit.
Okay. So who's on the left of defence?
Left back. I will say he did take off Robertson, so I reckon maybe he's going to play. I think he'll play Robertson. I think he may have rested him in the last game, so I think he'll play Robertson and he'll play Gomez.
You reckon?
What I reckon, mate.
What I reckon, mate. It'll be good, mate.
What I reckon. I reckon it.
Can you see it though now?
It's delayed.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm looking up at the stars and then realizing that they're whatever it is, hundreds of thousands of years old, millions or whatever bollocks they say.
What was our team in the last? I know the FA Cup. What was that? We played basically.
We played pretty much our first team.
Yeah.
We just minus the injured ones. Fabinho, he didn't play, and I don't think Thiago's going to play. But I just hope it. I hope he doesn't have Milner, Curtis Jones, and I don't think he's going to play Henderson.
No.
I think Milner's going to play.
So you you want Robertson and Gomez?
Yeah, I want Robertson and Gomez.
Or that's what you think? No, what do you want exactly?
What do I want?
Or is that
Mbappe, Holland, and
what in
LA
in defense?
Yeah, go all out attack. What do I want?
What do I want?
This is what I think. What do I want? This is what I would want. Okay. I would want Robertson. I would want Trent. I'd want Van Dijk. I'd want Matip. I'd want the full team out. Yeah, that's what I would want. But
no, I'm talking about because of injuries. What would you have instead? Yeah.
Right. Well, when I say I wouldn't want Tsimikas and Gomez in, yeah, like together.
So I'm going to put Robertson and I'm going to put Gomez in there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's already.
But it could be Trent and it could be Tsimikas.
Yeah.
Actually, Trent and Tsimikas is a pretty good right back, left back, as in they can like both can deliver good balls into the box. Both can do.
It could happen. I'm not sure Gomez will get in, but possibly because of the fixtures.
I think this seems like a Gomez game.
Let's hope
Gomez
so.
is a good defender as well.
Well, Gomez,
I reckon
Gomez
that
is
will
an
be
excellent defender.
Yeah, but although Trent has been brilliant past at least 3 games, 2 games
since I had a go at him. He's been really good.
Oh yeah, he must have heard that. He must have gone online and heard your
Well, I
views.
wasn't.
I'm gonna prove that pale faced
Well, I wasn't having a go. I was just saying.
I'm gonna treat him and teach him a lesson. Good, teach us that lesson.
I was saying his defending wasn't his
point.
His strongest point. But
he's still good enough to win a league and a Champions League. So that shows how good he is.
It's improved a lot. He's getting better and better, and he's only 23. So
yeah, he's been brilliant. At least definitely the past 2 games, he's been absolutely brilliant.
So
his clearances, everything.
Well, don't hit me, okay?
You better watch out. He said he's going to hit somebody, and it might be you. You are in Liverpool, so you're within reach of Klopp.
He'll find me somehow.
He will, because I'll send him the address. I'll be like, you can to him, believe me. Just knock on his window. I reckon he's going to play Milner in there. Yeah, imagine that.
So
please punch me.
Okay, let's go with centre midfield.
I reckon it's going to be Milner.
What, right in the centre?
Yep.
Because Fab has got an injury. Typical.
Yep. Should be ready for the Champions League final. I don't think he's going to. I think Henderson it'd be too much, too many, too quickly.
So, do you reckon Jones?
Super Milner, Jones, and Keita.
Where would you put on the left side? Would you?
I put Jones on the left. I put Keita on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what I think is going to happen. So we're going to have trouble in the first half.
You won't give Ox.
And he's going to bring on Henderson.
What about Harvey Elliott?
I don't know what's happened to Ox. He looks miserable. He looks like he's already decided to go.
So we got our midfield. Excellent.
Yep.
What about the front?
The front tree. Diaz, but he's still got good energy.
You reckon?
Although he looked absolutely knackered in the FA Cup final.
Okay, yeah, maybe bring him on. Maybe
I think he'll start him and bring him off.
Yeah,
because we need that impact of him.
I think for me,
he's a good sub to do that.
I think Firmino needs to get on, play.
Bobby, get old Bobby on.
So he'll definitely. I reckon he'll start.
No, I don't know. You got a Riggy.
Got a Riggy or Minamino? Maybe. Oh no, you're right.
It's going to be Jota. It's going to be probably Mane and Diaz, I reckon.
Probably, but this is what we could have. And Salah's picked up I want to play in the final of the Champions League.
Yeah. So I reckon it'll be Jota.
Unless we could win the league, then he'll want to come on.
He'll play. He'll play in the last game of the season, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he will.
I think he's just being rested. He's just being rested for now.
So do you reckon if it was you play a Riggy?
I might start a Riggy, and if it goes well.
But the right side. Or maybe Ox might play that night.
Yeah. I think because I don't know. I don't know what to think with our teams. You never know what's going to happen.
Because you got Luis Diaz on the left, you got Firmino in the middle, and on the
Yeah.
right, you'll have.
I reckon it'd be Jota.
You reckon?
Yeah. He's going to go with the established players that have been scoring.
Do you reckon Jota's better than putting him straight in the middle?
I don't know. Jota, the best Jota's ever been for us was when he was coming on a sub.
I think Jones has lost it a little in the second half of the season, but
Jonesy, he
this
had a bit of an injury, didn't he? So
yeah, this might be his game to come back on. Firmino's just started.
I look at that midfield though, and I think, I reckon we're going to have trouble, and then he'll make changes.
What with Milner?
Yeah,
Maybe Elliot might come on. I don't know. Because Henderson isn't injured, so
no,
and Thiago isn't
but
injured.
they're trying to be careful with him because of his history of injuries and stuff.
Yeah,
They're trying to be careful because we need right now. We need him more than
like Matip.
anybody.
He's going like I don't know.
Matip has been.
I think he's been
incredible.
I'm gonna say he's our player. Nah, if it weren't
If we win the league, then he's player of the century. If we win the league,
and
we win the Champions League,
and then
that's it.
Yeah. Oh my God, one of them.
What do they keep calling them? They every time they're on BT Sport, they keep saying like if they bring a player up, they're like, if you do win the quadruple, you will become immortals. I'm like, what's this immortals? What are they going to become vampires?
So guys,
is the head vampire going to come out and bite them all in the neck?
So you can see it in big up. This is our team. Okay.
Potential immortals.
This is the team Tom chose. I wouldn't. I'm not sure about Gomez, but anyway, I'd put Tsimikas.
Well, that's my team. What's your team then, Bucko?
No, well, it's a safe team, isn't it?
Yeah, that was my opinion. Have an opinion.
I would have Elliot in there instead of Keita.
Change it out then. Elliot, the guy that's not played in like.
Yeah, I would.
Since that comeback game.
I don't know.
I think Elliot's been a naughty boy or something.
He's been a naughty boy, hasn't he?
That's what I think's happened.
That's why he hasn't played. I'm like, where is he? What have you done, Elliot? Elliot, what have you done wrong?
Elliot.
So
yeah,
anyway,
I think he's been a naughty boy.
Anyway, that's our team.
Looking good.
Good. And that
team can win. That team can at least get us through the first half. If it was me, I'd just put our best team out and blitz them, and then go to the next game and put our best team out and blitz. And then between the final game and the Champions League final, they get a whole week off. That's what I'd have. Whole week off.
You know what?
That's it. That's our teams for that.
If we win the one of them, I don't care. We've already won the FA Cup, which is sort of bonkers. All this is bonkers.
Yeah.
Utter bonkers.
Yeah, it is crazy. It could get crazier. It could get crazy times. So,
like I said, I just have a feeling. I did say, Man City would have another,
slip up, yeah,
blip, and
slipping in that oil, like you said.
On that oil, okay. Yeah, hack.
It's all down to look. This could be the greatest ending of a season ever. Steven Gerrard winning us the league.
That is utter craziness. I'll put
with Danny Ings and Philippe Coutinho, two former Liverpool players, also having a hand in it. It could be immense.
Did Coutinho get past Van Dijk? Didn't he?
Yeah, but then Van Dijk got back at him, didn't he?
Yeah, so that's all right. That's what people talk about.
That's where Van Dijk got injured in that game.
Yeah,
he got an injury there, and when he played in the FA Cup final, it came up again, and he's worried because it was the knee, the ACL.
Yeah,
they haven't said anything since.
Right, guys. Let's talk about the most important game, and should we say nerve-wracking game?
Yes, that's every game.
Every game. basically every single game we play now.
From now until the end of the season is a nerve-wracking mess.
Yeah, I want a friendly now. I don't like these
Yes,
games anymore.
an
So
easy game. A game where loads of fat people, fat ex-players play, roll about, and their truths just fall down.
chooses.
Oh, is it the team? Allison, Gomez, Kanate,
No,
Matip, Samikas. Oh
no,
no, Milner, Jones, and Elliott, Minamino, Firmino, and Jota.
no, that's our team.
No, that's the real team.
Is that really the real team?
Is that the real team? Have they announced it already?
No, it's normally like it should. Uh, it's normally an hour, isn't it? So it should be very soon.
Yeah.
But
Wait a minute. Team news reaction. Redmen TV. I think this might be the team.
should we have?
Yeah, I
it?
think that's the team. So we got Gomez right, but he's also, like I said, I didn't want to happen, was Simikas and Gomez in the same team. He's got Milner, Jones, and Elliott in midfield. Oh no! Minamino, Firmino, and Jota up front.
Oh no!
He's having a laugh. I predict 3 definite substitutions in this game. That can't be the team. That's crazy. He's having a laugh. It's the team. It's confirmed. Minamino, Jota, and look, we know Minamino can be a good player, so we know Elliott can be a brilliant player. We know Jones can have his day.
Pretty much.
We've got Williams on the bench.
Wow.
We've got Williams on the bench.
Are we trying to win the league or something, or not?
Our bench is Kelleher, Thiago, Keita, Henderson, Chamberlain, Diaz, Robertson, Origi, and Williams.
Let's have a look, see, so we can all see it.
What are we doing?
So there we go. We did get Gomez.
This is a huge risk.
This is what you didn't want, Gomez and Simicast.
Yes,
And why didn't you?
because the offside trap never works properly when it's those two.
Mm-hmm. And Kanate, my God, I said Elliot, didn't I?
Yeah. We said Jones. We said Milner.
I almost said Minamino as well.
You did say Minamino as well.
I did.
We did say Bobby and Jota. So, wow. But we got Diaz to come on, which I guess is probably the right thing to do. But Minamino was a brilliant player for his previous team.
We got Thiago.
And he's shown he's been good in the cups as well.
We got Keita. So
God, it's just that midfield. It's a Brexit midfield.
it's quite Brexit, isn't it?
It is.
Oh no.
God, where's the defensive part in there? Is it all going to be down to Milner? Is Milner going to be doing all the work in there? Because that's what that's going to be. Elliott's going to be stumpy-legged, running about. That's crazy. That's a crazy team, but
that is crazy. Oh well. Hopefully they'll prove us wrong.
that's what they do, isn't it? That's what Klopp does.
Please. Oh, he just loves excitement.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I can't play my full side. We got too many games.
That's the craziest stuff I've seen.
Is he giving
That
up?
rocks, man. That rocks. That team rocks.
Minamino. Remember, he got us his top score in the FA Cup.
Wasn't he top scorer in the League Cup as well?
Yeah, both cups.
There you go. He's going to get us a goal. And he's been playing against Southampton, who he was on loan to, wasn't he?
They might prove us completely wrong. So,
But majority will be fresh. So, and we've got Allison in goal. Still got old Ali in goal.
go on,
Just
Elliot.
worry about the offside. I worry
Go on,
about the
Elliot.
offside.
Wind them up.
Because Simikas is, I think, This is not. I'm not having a go at him, but he seems a bit dense in a nice way.
But he took that penalty. Oh, we should talk about the FA Cup.
Oh yeah, what about the FA Cup? That's what we were going to talk about.
We're a little shocked with the old team, but let's talk about.
Yeah, sorry, we're put off by that.
But right now, let's talk about the FA Cup.
Brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely
Fantastic.
amazing.
It was a very close game, a lot closer than I remember it as. Looking at the stats and stuff. Yeah,
it was a bit.
I think we looked like the better team, and they did try and do those tactics of delay tactics, and they were playing for penalties.
No.
It bit them in the behind.
Bit them in the bot.
Yeah, in a botty. It's a botty bit. But yeah,
it was quite. It was quite even, the game, wasn't it? The amount of chances.
It was possessed in everything.
Chelsea
chances
and Liverpool had.
Yeah, very close game. A lot closer than I can remember it. Aerial battles won, things like that. Like corners were 5-5. It's just it was craziness. But I think they had a lot of chances, as in dangerous chances. They got in a lot of times.
Yeah,
but we're offside again.
Funny that,
and then we
had 2 shots on target. Like they had 2 shots on target as well.
Yeah,
you wouldn't think, when you look at the stats, you'd think
no,
it wasn't that good.
No, but it was a good game. It was a good game.
It was an exciting 0-0.
Yeah, like it was the last one.
Even the fouls, 13-12. It's insane.
Yeah, they're very close. They're very close. They're set up different.
81% passing, and we 82. Yeah. We were a bit ahead with the passes, though.
It was. I think we had a bit more possession, which we did.
Yeah,
but it was. I think our players just were knackered, which is not surprising considering we will be end up playing the most amount of games you can play in the season.
Well, like offsides were 1-1 as well. Everything seemed to be close.
Yeah, I just think we ran out of steam, but at least we were still trying to score. Yeah, we weren't trying to play for penalties, and we had like Salah go off, we had Van Dijk go off, both with injuries.
Yeah.
And
what did you think about Luis Diaz in that game?
Very good. He was our best player.
Yeah. I'd say
him and Konate. Konate was.
I thought it was a bit unlucky, not scoring in the end.
Yeah,
he's
the nearly man. He's the nearly man. Like,
yeah,
every chance is like a brilliant shot, but it's just off, slightly off.
Do you reckon he'll be in sync and then?
Yeah, but I reckon he's going to have a good Champions League final, and he's going to have a good next season as well. But I think we should have stuck him through the middle and had him go up against Silva. We didn't use him enough. When they brought on Kante, when they brought him on, which was annoying. Yeah. Oh yeah, what can we say? I saw the funniest thing I saw was when they brought Barkley on, in the extra time for the penalties,
yeah.
And someone had put a thing up on Twitter, and it was that clip of Ian Wright where he met his teacher. He didn't know he's going to meet his teacher, And when he turns around, he's like, "Hello, Ian," and he turns around and he's like, "Someone told me you were dead." And it was just that clip. It had like a picture of Barkley, and then it played that clip of him saying, "Someone told me you were dead."
Scumbags.
Yeah. Well, where was Barkley? Where's he been? Undercover?
Like Elliot.
Yeah, we know Elliot's been a naughty boy. That's what I believe. He's been a naughty boy.
There we go, a lot.
I did say Diaz was our best player, but then again, Trent was brilliant.
Trent was. There was only once that Alonso got in. Trent was just out of position there, but
But I think that's also down to
I think he's very tired.
players that are meant to be helping him out that haven't been helping him out.
Yeah. But yeah, we were like
Jota did some good defending.
Simicast.
Milner was brilliant,
Oh,
and
no.
obviously Simica coming on was fantastic.
There were doubters though, weren't there?
Yeah,
But Simicast came up, took a penalty. I wonder what we all thought of that. You know what?
I thought we'd lost it.
I
thought we'd lost it.
I had a feeling. No, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. No,
I got a feeling.
I had a feeling someone's watching.
Dude, I'm not gonna do it. It's playing in my head now.
No, I had a feeling he was gonna score, but I didn't know he was gonna score like that.
No. The penalty takers were brilliant. Trent's one was fantastic. Thiago's was brilliant. Obviously Mane missed, but Klopp's taking the blame for that. He said that he told him to do the opposite, he did, and he messed up. Yeah, he said he's not going to ever say that again. No, he's not going to tell players.
I think he went over to him afterwards.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I messed up.
Ignore me.
Next time, just tell me to fuck off.
Next time, don't listen to
me.
He'd say something like that. You're the manager. Yes.
Good. What?
But yeah.
Jota scoring was important as well. Obviously, everyone's scoring was important, but the time Jota scored was good. Alisson saving. And then the Scouse Greek went on to win it for us. And look how happy he was, his little face. When they did the celebration with the cup, he did it twice, didn't he? Like a little kid.
He did do it twice.
He did it twice. I was disappointed that little boy there didn't appear again.
What do you mean?
In the League Cup final, that little boy appeared, and he got to do the cup thing.
Yeah.
The chance of dad that was like, "Go on, mate, just get up, go."
I think Klopp hated him. They were good.
Yeah, I don't think he wants just random little kids popping up out of nowhere.
Yeah, they could be like COVID.
Yeah, it could be a little COVID kid.
And I was like, okay, I'll give you it.
Yes, why not? Just this one time. Yeah, no one knew who he was. They thought he was Alisson's son.
But we won it!
We won it. Fantastic win. Draining. I felt like I played 2 hours of football at the end of it.
And that's every cup Klopp's got now.
Yeah, he's won them all. But he hasn't. No, that's not true. He hasn't won the Europa Conference, the Europa League. He hasn't won Klopp, whatever else.
If we win the league this year, you can, you don't have to do as good next year. Just get it.
No, we'll give up our place in the Champions League,
just to get.
And we'll we'll do that, and then the year after we'll do the conference. So we've won them all, and then we can just fly off.
Also, let's give Klopp as many years as Alex Ferguson.
Yeah.
And see how many.
Henderson believes that he will. And
see how many leagues he wins.
He won't. Look, I don't think he's going to win anywhere near. He won't win as many league titles as Ferguson did, because he's in a completely different era. Mm-hmm. Ferguson wouldn't have won anywhere near what he'd won if there was a Man City about.
It's kind of funny how people calling this the Farmers League when Man United won.
Got a chance to win.
How many leagues? Wouldn't that be the Farmers League?
Of course.
Oh, but no,
we've got a competitive league now.
No, it's competitive. It was more competitive back then.
Yeah, when only Man United, Arsenal, and Chelsea were winning it.
Yeah, because no one else existed.
No.
And maybe Blackburn once.
Blackburn did it old school with money.
Well, didn't we? Man City win it. Chelsea won it recent years, and and Leicester. There you go.
Yeah.
The Farmers.
Yeah. It will become well. No, it won't become a Farmers League because we do have potentially Newcastle.
Yeah. So everyone.
Yeah, within the next couple of years, they'll push out Man City.
All you
because they've got more
need
money.
is an oil club, and then we won't be a Farmers League.
A state-owned, an actual country that owns your club, and then you're all right.
And this is why Liverpool are doing very well. They're up against Man City with so much money. It's incredible. And we're still up there. Last game of the season, possibly.
Yeah. We should be...
We're in Pep's head. We are. We're in Pep's head.
Yeah. We're in that bald man's head every day.
Why
every question he's asked.
Yeah, why you had to mention Liverpool when they will win?
He does it at home.
I think they won 5. They won 5-0, and he still mentioned Liverpool.
Yeah,
but you just won.
But Liverpool got to play against this team, and they've got everyone on their side. Like he's not. He's not. He truly is not.
Supposedly, there was a vote of Liverpool being the most hated side.
Yeah, they are. I don't get it. I don't get it. We've got a bunch of players that are not arseholes.
No, they're not.
We've got like a nice group of players. We've got a manager who's a nice guy. He's a socialist, it seems. Well, look, we played against Chelsea, who are owned by the Tories now.
Let's face it, the votes were done by Chelsea,
government-run club.
Man United, and maybe a few Man City fans.
Man City,
because Arsenal, I don't think Arsenal fans hate Liverpool as much. Tottenham hate Liverpool. Tottenham fans.
Well, Tottenham apologised for their comments earlier.
Mm-hmm.
For the sign-on things, yeah. They did do that. So, I'll take back stuff I've said about Tottenham. There's 3 clubs.
Yeah,
where their fans have been good to us.
Yeah, we should apologise for saying the Chelsea fans rent boys, which is wrong. But you're going to get that with fans, aren't you?
Yeah,
it's very wrong.
It's very wrong. Shouldn't be doing that. That's bad.
Naughty.
Very naughty. No one should be singing that. I never sung that. It was lame.
It is shit. It's completely shit. So it doesn't matter.
It's a shit thing.
Well,
I did see some fans were like, "Well, why can't we sing that?" It's not meant like that. It is meant like that. It's homophobic and it's.
Give me 1 second, people.
Do not give him 1 second.
Guys, give me 1 second. We'll be right back. I'm just setting up our video again. We'll be you know, there in a jiff. All right. Here we are.
We're back. We cut out again.
Yeah, we used up all our
allowance.
But we'll
Sorry, Mom. Can I have $5 more?
And hundreds of thousands of my donut.
Come on, ma'am.
Hey, Ma. I don't know who that is. I've forgotten accents for some reason.
Well.
No.
Can you sorry? That's back.
Yeah,
we're back now.
But we're gonna go anyway because
yeah, we're gonna wrap it up now because we've got to have a bit of rest before the game. You know, get our minds clear.
Have a nap. Have a bicky.
Have a bicky. Have a cup of tea.
Have a cup of tea and a bicky. And
have a wee.
Yeah.
Empty our bladders.
Yeah.
Get ready to have an anxious 90 minutes of hell.
Have a shit.
Maybe a big old shit as well.
But after that, we can watch the game.
Yeah.
And Simmercast will forget the rules of football.
Not no offside. Ruin it. We go 1-0 down. He brings on Henderson. He brings on.
Our high line will go to shit.
Yeah. We lose.
Because
Then I just absolutely cause havoc.
Kanate's the same, isn't he? But he's not as bad.
Kanate's a brilliant defender.
I'm actually glad he's in there. And we've got Matip as well.
You can trust him.
Boss it.
Trust him.
Those two will boss it.
Yeah. Two little bosses bossing the place.
Mm-hmm.
Large lad and a nerd in defence.
Well, Gomez used to be the boss.
He can still be the boss if he wants to.
Yes.
He just needs to, I don't know, cut those sideburns or whatever. Cut those damn sideburns.
I know, he cuts all his hair off. I don't think you know what sideburns are.
Right. That was it. That was our show. We're empty now.
We're empty. Bye, everyone.
Nothing more. We can offer you nothing more.
Hopefully, at the weekend, we've still got a chance.
A big weekend.
But until then...